Buy the dip, short the VIX, fuck Bitcoin.
Yo, what's up, comic compadres and investor compadres? Welcome back to the Team Nerd Herd podcast, where a person like me hated the fuck out of Bitcoin, but loves it now. So, like
money.
Right? I put that up in the beginning, man. I put that up in the beginning when we first, towards the beginning of the year. I was like, I was telling Nick, like, fuck Bitcoin, man. That shit's a bunch of bullshit. But now here we are, man. The first show to start shit up like this. Like we started here like in February, right? We were telling everybody buy Bitcoin when it was under 20. What was it? 30? Under 30? We were telling you to buy ETH when it was under a G. But here we are. Let's pass this to some roll call, man, before we get into the stuff, and I'm gonna pass it down here to the professor of investing of the comic community, right there, Nick Firesale Comics.
Yo, what up, everybody? This is Nick Firesale Comics, your collecting expert. I am. I'm excited to talk about some ETH and an all-time high day. It's cooling off a little bit right now, but what's up, Rogue? What's up, man?
Nothing much. I think I just stumbled into the wrong fucking room.
Oh, you've been in it early.
That's what I was gonna say. I was like, what are you doing here?
Bro. I got into it, but I definitely feel like the kid on the block here. I know the comics. I don't know the Bitcoin. I know a little bit.
But
I've been listening to you too.
But what you did is listen, and now your portfolio is up, and you're like, I don't know what the fuck, but I got more money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Right? Like that's all that matters. That's all. That's what we're on it for. To push to help technology push itself forward and earn some money on the way. Right?
Well, but like I said, you're holding some ETH.
I got some.
Yeah, ETH. He is. Yeah, he got ETH.
Yeah,
man.
He got some in February.
ETH and Bitcoin. You got ETH like around where? Where'd you get ETH at?
I got it right around 1280 is where I got it.
So you'd already doubled your money. You're about 110% up, right? Yep. Awesome, man. Yeah, we've been it kind of early. Like I said before, man, like we're just here to help mi gente, and we are not financial advisors, right? We're just educators here. We're connoisseurs of all things real and digital, man. That's all. You know what I'm saying? But you ready, Nick? You ready, Professor? You ready to sit down, everybody, and teach them what's up?
Sure. Yeah. Let's talk about some coins, some crypto.
Bam. So what we got here, man?
Well, yeah, the elephant in the room is Ethereum. So Ethereum has just been going nuts, and it finally broke out of this channel here that it's been on for some time. And you see, it bullish retested. It looks like sometime around the end of April. And it's just been kicking butt ever since.
Look at that perfect pow, man.
Yeah, guys, if you are if you're not paying attention, Ethereum, like Java said, has a lot of room to grow.
On the house.
Like I think probably one of the most important important charts to look at that a lot of people aren't looking at, because I know a lot of our brains are like kind of functioning on US dollars because that's how we get paid. But Ian, if you could pull up the ETH Bitcoin chart. So like if you could just on the left hand side, just at the top right there, just type it in.
Yes.
Click there.
ETH Bitcoin.
Just type in ETH Bitcoin.
Got you.
All right. So right there on Bittrex or any one of those works.
Yeah.
Okay. So now if you could zoom out to like the daily chart, to the 1 day, you're on the 4 hour.
Got you.
Okay, now zoom out even further. Pull us out way big. Let's see the whole history. All right. So look, here's how we are at today. Look where we can get to in Bitcoin value. Right there. So if you can compress this a little bit on the right hand side of that, you can compress There you go.
Gotcha.
So we could get up. What we're trying to do is get up to 0.1 Bitcoin. Do you see that right there? The very, very peak of that point. Yep. Somewhere in there is 0.1 Bitcoin.
Yeah.
0.1 Bitcoin brings us to about $5,000 right now. $5,500. So Bitcoin, Ethereum has been worth 0.1 Bitcoin in the past. Right now, it's worth about 0.05 Bitcoin. So
about right there.
There's a lot of room to grow on the ETH Bitcoin pairing, right?
Yep.
So that's what people are talking about when they're talking about it makes you more Bitcoin. So yeah, ETH has a whole ton of room to go. Some people are talking about, $20,000 because the thing is, Bitcoin is going to continue to go up too, right? So this is the highest that Bitcoin or the ETH has been versus Bitcoin in years. I think since 2018 sometime. So
yeah, it is, man. Let's give a shout out, man, to everybody that's over here, man, trying to listen to us about Ethereum now, man. We're telling y'all, man, I keep putting it up in my Instagram story that it's cheap still. It is cheap, man. Like there's some predictions on where. I mean, I'm not the master of the ceremonies here, Nick. What's some predictions on ETH, man?
Well, some people are talking about $10,000 ETH, $20,000 ETH. I think Raul Paul talked about $20,000 ETH. I mean, just here on the ETH Bitcoin chart, it shows you that it can grow double from here.
Yeah,
right?
We're still here.
We're still there. So, right. So that's where it's been before. It's gonna get to that point again, and it's very, very, very likely to go up above that point, right? And that means dollars compared to Bitcoin's dollars, right? So if Bitcoin is $100,000 and it gets to 0.1 Bitcoin, that means it's a $10,000 Ethereum. So that's basically what a lot of people are talking about. It's going to go to 0.1 Bitcoin when Bitcoin is at $100,000, which could happen before the end of the year. So, guys, there's probably no safer investment right now than ETH. I've been saying that every show. Someone like Rogue listened. And he's reaping the spoils. Probably better than most comics you've gotten recently, right?
Pretty close, yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm just curious on the Bitcoin, because we all know how fast Ethereum's going up.
Yeah.
Bitcoin compared to it, about how fast is that going in ratio? Because I mean, I know it's not going as fast, I imagine, but
yeah, because so Bitcoin and Ethereum had been, both going up, but Bitcoin, for the last year has, taken all the headlines. It's taken all the news, all the air out of the room, right? But if you look back, Ethereum has outgrown Bitcoin, for the last 52 weeks. Guys, ETH last year was $200 at this time of the year. It's now $3K. That's the times 10. Bitcoin wasn't 5K. It went down to the lowest of 9K last year. So that just looks at, hey, having your money in Ethereum, you would be making more money and more Bitcoin, therefore, because of that. Because it's outpacing Bitcoin.
ETH is over on Grayscale too, right? So if you're investing in Grayscale, do they invest? They invest in ETH too, probably, right?
Well, Canada also has 3 different Ethereum ETFs. So, there are ways for traditional investors to get involved with Ethereum. In addition to that, Venmo offers Ethereum, PayPal offers Ethereum, Robinhood offers Ethereum. So, not some of these like normie, investing apps, they only offer like 4 to 5 different cryptos, right?
yeah.
Ethereum is the second one and one offered on all of them. So
it's easy to buy. You could buy that on Robinhood, right? Robinhood's an easy place to buy it, man. I've bought I have an account, an extra account for my son, and I bought him some ETH when it was about, I think it was about 960, right? Around 960. And he's up 300%, man. We just had extra money saved for him, for just extra money that came from his budget. And I told my wife, I was like, why the hell are we keeping this in a savings, right? So that these banks can, create leverage and make millions off my son's money, So she says, take that shit out and go invest it. Do your thing. So I went and invested it. I put, he had about $800 I put half in to hedge my bets. His ETH is 3 times now, whatever it is. It was at 960 times 3,000. So it's about times 3 right now. You know what I'm saying? So, and we still got a long way to go. I mean, we talked about case, man. You want to talk about ETH's user case versus Bitcoin's user case?
Yeah, I mean, ETH does things. So the people who out there who don't know, guys, there's an entirely new layer of the internet coming, right? And that's called the financial layer, right? Where you're going to be able to pay for things without using your credit card, using online wallets and things like that. And Ethereum allows you to create those types of websites. So there's a bunch of different reasons. Anytime someone talks about an NFT, Ethereum created NFTs. They were the first blockchain to create non-fungible tokens. Other blockchains also have non-fungible tokens, but most non-fungible token websites or projects start based in Ethereum. So that means every time you are, if you've ever heard of CryptoKitties, that was built on Ethereum. Now, Top Shots is not built on Ethereum, but they built their own blockchain. So there are, Ethereum is the big daddy of all of these type of Web3 platforms, these, decentralized finance application platforms, right? So, there's a multitude of reasons why Ethereum is going to continue to go up. I could get lost trying to name them all.
No, but I think about Ethereum as like Amazon, right? And you have blockchains like let's say Dapper, right? Or Flow, which owns Dapper, which owns Top Shots, right? It's going to get so big, it just swallows things, man. That's the way Amazon did, right? Amazon started as this book company that went on to sell everything, and it just ate up it ate up Kohl's, right? It ate up what's that foo-foo store that everybody goes to? That what's that foo-foo store called? Everybody goes to, all the hipsters, Well,
that's the thing, right? To use your analogy, Amazon allows anybody to be a retailer, right? Yep. Anybody can be a retailer and compete with Kohl's. They can compete with, all the big box retailers, because Amazon kind of brings everybody to that same level. It's one listing. The person with the best price gets listed, right? Ethereum kind of does that too for tokens, right? Like you could be like Dapper, like Flow, like Top Shots, and create your own blockchain. And they did that for their own reasons, right? Because they don't want to bog down the Ethereum blockchain. They want their own control. I get that. But there's a lot that goes into that. Ethereum allows anybody to be their own Top Shots. You could come out with your own NFT project on Ethereum tonight. You could have your own token created on Ethereum tonight in 20 minutes. You can watch a YouTube video, bing, bang, boom, boom. You got your own token. You have the Rogue Slaw token, or the Hood Rat token, or the Something Wong token. Shout out to the chat. The Geek Driven token, right? So that's the thing is Ethereum allows you, it's like Amazon, allows you to be the retailer. Ethereum allows you to be the token creator. Ethereum allows you to be the DApp creator, the decentralized application creator. That's why it's going to be so huge. Innovation on top of all of these things is going to continue to happen on Ethereum. Now,
you want to talk about? Here we go. Berlin and London, man. You want to talk about those?
Yeah. So like Ethereum is also updated constantly. So they put in a Berlin hard fork, and it lowered some of the gas fees. Gas fees are things that happen when you interact with the blockchain, right? Every time I create a token, I got to pay some sort of fee, right? Or every time I enter into a contract with a particular decentralized application, that has to cost some sort of fee, right? Every time I send money from one person to another, it costs some sort of fee, right? And that's all paid in gas. And the fees, because Ethereum, what you guys may not know, is Ethereum handles more transactions than Visa and PayPal. Yep. Because the transaction volume could be so high, the gas fees can be also high. So they're implementing different things like the Berlin hard fork to help reduce gas, and as well as the London hard fork to reduce gas even further. And what's cool about the London hard fork is that not only will it reduce gas, it's also going to start burning fees. So part of the fees that are burnt will reduce the circulating supply of Ethereum, therefore making the price go up. If somebody was out on TV, burning first edition Charizards, they'd go up. It's just how that stuff happens. So basically they're going to be so many transactions, and every transaction will be burning fees. And I think there's calculations that said that there's going to be more burned in a month than is mined in a month.
Yo, man, look at the gas fees compared to it was a month ago.
Yeah, they're already down by 2 quarters.
These. I mean, me and Nick used to look at. I used to call Nick like, "Oh fuck, I ain't buying shit because
$90.
It costs $80, $90. Look at that. Look at it's $36 now. Think about in July when they fully implement it, it'll probably be you break it down by 2/3.
$8, $5, right? So that's the thing is all these ETH killers that are out there, guys. There's only one. Right? There's only one to really invest in, and that's Polkadot, because it's not calling itself an ETH killer. It's an ETH, interoperable thing. So,
yo, man, but how about BNB, bro? Don't leave my BNB alone. I got some in BNB. You know what I'm saying? So this is Binance, guys.
I'm sure Binance will do fine. I'm sure, but you know what? I don't bet against Ethereum. You just don't do it.
I'm not betting against Ethereum. There's some people that believe in Binance, and look, it's blowing my chart. It's blowing my chart still. Like Binance is to me. I think like I'm not telling y'all to invest in anything, but I invest in Binance because I feel like Binance is the silver of ETH. I think wherever ETH is going to go, Binance is going to be about like 2/3 behind it, and I'm pretty right now, right? Like I'm kind of right.
Here's the thing, and shout out to Chico Crypto out there in the YouTube space. He points out, man, that Binance is controlled by a small amount of validators. And if you guys don't know what validators are the people that validate the transactions, right? And if a validator goes down and let's say they have a blackout, the entire network goes down, right? Like if they're big enough, right? Like basically all transactions on the network will go to a halt if these guys did, let's say 3 out of every 4 transactions or something like that, right? Basically Binance, the company behind BNB, controls a lot of it. And imagine that, a centralized exchange wanting to control the network they created.
That's the only thing.
So that's kind of where it's at. And that's a little bit in the weeds. Like, most people, especially shout out to the community out here, we just care about, does price go up? And to Hoodrad's point, price goes up.
So, and this is my plan. My exit's around $1,200, and it's all going to go into ETH. That's kind of where I'm working at, man. I'm looking at it's going to go to 12, man, because ETH is going to go to 5. By like who knows, bro? At the end of the month, probably. I don't have no idea, man, where ETH is doing. But this is going to follow, man, and I have enough coins to hopefully buy a full coin at ETH. You know what I'm saying? On Binance. You know what I'm saying? So, because we all know the thing, Nick, why should I get out of Binance by July? That's the question, right? Why should I? Why?
I mean, maybe because the Ethereum hard fork is coming, and people will the thing is, people are going to start at some point when they're going to take their profits out of Binance and go, oh, Big Papa is back. ETH is back and it's running. The synthetics, the Aves, the compounds, like the giant DeFi giants that are out there that still have billions of dollars locked up in liquidity, right? They're going to continue to run things. And yes, things are going to be built on PancakeSwap. Yes, things are going to be built on Solana. Yes, things are going to be built on Polkadot. Yes, things will eventually, maybe one day, be built on Cardano, right? So, but the thing is, ETH is still going to have that giant big part of the pie, right? So imagine a pie, and ETH has 75+% of all DeFi and decentralized applications. Everyone else is vying for that other 20 some odd percent, right? So there's money to be made everywhere, but make sure you have some of your stuff in that pool over there with Ethereum, because it's got that first mover advantage and it's going to be around for a while.
And I'm welcome to bring in Sean Miller's comment about Bitcoin would dump as that gold mine has ever recovered out of the UK dump. Man, we all are pretty aware of the halving cycle and the 4-year cycle of Bitcoin, and of course it's going to dump. But right now, we're probably in the range of the bear market. So if you're buying now, you're not going to really get hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna dump probably around what to 45, 55 between there. Like so, if you're buying now, you're cool.
Check it out. Check it out. Look, I also, just like whoever made that comment, like saw the markets in 2017, 2018, was like, ha, I feel so superior. Look at them. The money went down. Okay. Now here it is 4 years later, the stuff's at $50,000. It's at $60,000, just 3 times the amount of its previous all-time high. Okay. When the tulips craze or whatever that happened, or the tulips bubble, when it busted, tulips never came back. Okay. Bitcoin came back. Bitcoin comes back and it has a measurable 4-year bull cycle, right? Plus a bear market afterwards, right? So the question is, do you want to stay on the government? Do you want to stay on the sidelines and keep keep your hands in your pockets, or do you want to make a little bit of money? There's you know what I mean? Like it's one thing to sit on the sidelines and make comments. The other thing is to take the risk and make a little bit of money.
Let's educate some people here. You down for this? You down for this, Nick? We're gonna break you in on this. We're gonna break you guys in on a secret that's not a secret by the people that invest. I'm gonna pull up another screen here, but I mean, I think all of you guys should know, man, because we're here to help mi gente, man. That's all we are. That's all we're here to do, man. We're here to help mi gente, and we want to show you something called the Bitcoin halving cycle. And Nick's an expert at this, man. So what's up, Nick? Tell the people, man.
So make it bigger if you can.
I think as big as I can get, man.
Okay. So at the bottom there, guys, is time. All right. And at the top there is price. And it's scaled around the price so it can all fit together. But if you see the purple line is 2012.
This one right here,
right?
This line.
That was a previous bull run, okay? Then you have what's the other one? 2018.
This one right here. This one right here. The little blue line. Yep.
And then you have the yellow one, right?
The average.
The average, okay? And then the blue one is where we're at right now.
This is where we're at.
So we still have to experience this giant pump here, right? Before the dump, right? It's going to dump. But will it dump and settle higher than where we're at right now is the question, right? And legends will be told of people who bought Bitcoin under $50,000, okay?
There's legends right now that people from the 2017 that are telling me stories about how heaven opened. You know what I'm saying? But this is what I'm talking about, guys. This is us right here. This is 2017, 2012. Look at that. That's we're exactly where we need to be, right? We're exactly where we need to be. This is so scary that it matches. Look, bam, bam, bam. Those are the dips. This is the rise, and these are right here. Check this out. That's where we're at right now. We're looking forward to this dip right here that's coming. We all know it's going to happen because look, a small dip happened here in 2017.
But you see that parabolic pump?
Bam.
Jeez.
But I think we're going to be more like this, right, Nick? And we're going to have this. See that right there? That's what I'm looking at.
That would be great. I mean, you're looking for an entry, but like to let the people know who are bearish, traditionally bearish, conservative, feeling like, hey, you've missed out. You haven't missed out. There's a giant pump coming, guys, and institutional people are still in here. People forget Tesla bought Bitcoin at $40,000, right? They didn't buy Bitcoin to just make 20% on their investment or 10% on their investment or whatever that math is that I'm not smart enough to think about, right? they did this to make real money, and they cashed out some money, but they're holding a lot.
Yeah. And the thing about it, though, is like we all knew the shakeout was going to come around like 50, around 60, around 64, wherever it happened. And we all knew that, people were going to believe in the FUD and dump, right? And the thing about it is that every time you dumped, they bought. They all know to buy within the 55,000 to 45,000 range. And those whales were buying every single freaking coin, any scared hand, any weak hand dumped. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't dump your coins.
Here's a question, man, and shout out to Alonzo for asking this question. Feel free to ask questions in the chat, guys. He said, so should someone buy a whole ETH right now or wait? Great question. I would say that depends on your expectation of how long you want to hold it, right? How long are you planning on holding that Ethereum? A year, 2 years, 10 years, a month, a week, right? If you're going to hold the ETH for 5 years, buy now, sure,
Yeah, buy
no
now.
problem,
It's cheap.
right?
Yeah.
But it's cheap. It doesn't
Cheap.
matter, right? If you want to hold it for a week, maybe right now is not the best time to buy. Maybe you wait a couple days and it takes a little dip, it cools off a little bit, right? But you only want to hold it for a week, so you're trying to make a quick flip. You're trying to sell it, right? So you're trying to get the best entry possible, right? If you want to hold ETH for 3, 4, 5 months or more, buying right now is just fine. Just understand, it may cool off in the midterm. You may look at your investment and be like, I'm down 10%, I'm down, 20%, but you bought it for the long term, and hey, this is going to 10 grand, this is going to 20 grand, right? So that's why it really doesn't really matter, just those couple like fractions of a percentage. What I would say to most people, to most of my friends, is like scale in. Right, and what I mean by that is you don't have to buy a whole ETH at one time. You could buy like 0.35% of an ETH, right? And then just watch it. If it starts to go down, buy a little more, right? Because the fundamentals hasn't changed, right? Just because it goes down, don't get scared, right? Because if it goes up, you're gonna go, oh no, I missed it, right? I should have bought all of it back then. Right, so scale in. Right, you can buy here, a quarter here, 2 quarters there, 3 quarters there. Right, yeah. Thanks for joining us, Rudy.
Rudy will tell you, man. Rudy bought some ETH around like 1,600. He's almost doubled his money, bro. Yo, Rudy knows. Yeah. Rudy's in the 174 club. The thing about it is, ETH is hard to read, man. Like I read I'm looking. This is my roadmap. Like I don't know, man. Satoshi left us a roadmap, bro. Like the roadmap's here, but I can see this is a roadmap for Bitcoin, not ETH. But it is for ETH. We always call ETH. We always call ETH fucking gangster, bro, because ETH don't give a fuck. ETH is like that cat that sits in a chair in the garage, holding his beer and has a cigar in the other, and when there's a drive-by, he just sits there and keeps drinking. He doesn't care. Yeah. You don't care.
And that's the thing, man, is I watch a lot of other YouTube channels, and Jordan on Conquering the Market this morning was talking about Ethereum, and he was talking about how it's following Bitcoin's cycle exactly. And the chance of Ethereum going to 20K like Bitcoin did 4 years ago is very possible.
I recommend following Jordan. I'm going to show it to you guys right here. Jordan is the man. If you're just beginning and you want a roadmap to trading anything, right now it's the bull of all bulls. That's what he calls Bitcoin. Follow Jordan. Everybody sub him up, because we only do this show like once in the fucking blue moon. So we
Jordan's
do it
every day.
He's grinding every day. I get up at 6 o'clock in the morning. I watch him and I watch Crypto Banter. Those are my 2 main shows. Thank you, Nick, for Crypto Banners. Crypto Banners is fucking dope, But look at this guy. This guy right here, if you go to his playlist, so I'm going to tell y'all the secret. So if you guys have channels, you go to this playlist right here, and you guys want to watch this, the 4-year cycle. Because he was like me. He was a fucking Bitcoin hater. He was a Bitcoiner, but somewhere around November, he was like, yo, in his own little New York way, he was all like, I made a mistake. This fucking shit's real. This is the trade of all trades, the bull of all bulls. You guys should follow Jordan. Jordan is a man. Jordan will help you all out, man. So, and he's, like I said, me and Nick are only here like, once in a blue moon, but he grinds. So,
you want to talk about the picks?
Let's talk about the picks, man. Let me pull up the other one. But I hope you guys do that, man. Follow Jordan. I'm gonna leave him right here. Conquering Trading, man. Like Jordan is the man, man. I really appreciate what Jordan does for the community of us investors.
Before we move on, though, Rogue, any questions about Ethereum? Chat, any questions about Ethereum?
Most of the ones I had, you already covered. Pretty much, I was going to ask, since that was the Bitcoin 4-year cycle, if there was a similarity to it with Ethereum. Is there any odds that Ethereum would buck that? Because I noticed, like recently, Bitcoin's been kind of going down a little bit, but Ethereum's keep going up. Still pretty much the same with the schedule, but a little bit flipped. I mean, what is your prediction on that?
I think there is a chance we could be entering in what's called a hyper hyper bull market, right? Where everything goes up for a long, long time, right? Like the stock market is in like a 30-year hyper cycle, right? You know, it could happen, right? I tell my friends, never sell all your coins. Get your profits out, you know, and hold some and ride that thing all the way up, right? But the thing is with Bitcoin and Ethereum and their 4-year cycles, right? Imagine this. I was telling this to my uncle the other day. Shout out to my uncle, you know,
yo, Uncle.
50, 60, yo, Uncle P, you know, but you know, he was asking, you know, similar questions, and I said, imagine Bitcoin, imagine Ethereum. It's just like a really big, badass aircraft carrier, right? It's just this big ass ship, right? And all the other altcoins are also ships of various sizes, right?
Okay.
And they're in the ocean. What's the ocean? The ocean is Bitcoin, right?
Mm-hmm.
So even Ethereum swims on top of that Bitcoin ocean, and the rising tide lifts all ships, right? And so, you know, when Bitcoin goes up, and Bitcoin is just chilling right now. Bitcoin is chilling. It's cooling off. It's allowing everything else to kind of catch up. ETH was way behind, so ETH is kind of just catching up right now, right? ETH was in, like, think about it. Bitcoin was almost triple its all-time high, where ETH was only double its all-time high, right? So now it just hit triple its all-time high. So it's going to cool, and now ETH is going to cool off, and then Bitcoin is going to zoom up. These things are cyclical, right? So you have Bitcoin, all the money goes into Bitcoin, then ETH wakes up, and then the altcoins wakes up, and then repeat, right? And that happens over and over and over again throughout this bull market, which is scheduled to end sometime on that Bitcoin cycle, sometime in September, right? But then you also have way more knowledge and way more YouTube channels and way more assholes like ourselves talking about this shit now. So, you know, maybe it ends early, maybe it doesn't. Who knows? But you know, shout out to Crypto Man Ran and Crypto Banner. You know,
right here. There's another one. You guys got to subscribe to Crypto Banner, man. This guy's dope. You know. Yeah. He. I mean, I think I would say Jordan's the TA guy, right? Like he's straight focused Bitcoin. But this is where you're going to get more of a fuller look at what's going on with the market, man, every morning. So, you know. Yeah. I mean, we're giving all away our secrets on Nick. Like we're trying to help you on, man. You know,
here's
like,
the thing. Here's the wonderful thing about look. When I talk about comics, and I'll tell you, I got to go to the stores and fight with you guys over the books. You guys are gonna jump out there as soon as I get off of the live chat and go out there and try to find all the books and dollar deals before I can. When it comes to ETH and stuff like that, if I'm talking about it, I've already bought it, guys. Sorry, I've already bought it, and you buying it just pumps my bags too. Right. But I'm not going to tell you to buy something that I think is bad, because I'm not buying things that I think is bad. I very much subscribe to the Warren Buffett school of buy things that you understand and that you believe in, that you're willing to hold for a billion gazillion years.
Yeah, you can explain.
You can ask these guys. I got diamond hands. I don't sell my stuff barely.
Yeah, you don't sell your shit, bro.
Right.
You should have sold that Neo. You know,
hey, it's, you know what though? I'm still holding Neo. Neo's still at $39, and that Neo's
I'm buying it, bro.
You know,
I'm buying
I should have sold it at 60. You know, but it's fine.
Don't worry, it's fine.
It's fine. I'm still up because you know what? I did my fundamental research. I was in Neo at $7, so it's fine. You know, but yeah, let's talk about the picks, man. Let's give some people some picks.
You forgot to do the NFT thing, man, about Ethereum. Look at that shit.
So I was gonna do the NFT thing. So, but hold on a second, man. I forgot you guys. Top Shots went down.
Top Shots. Yeah, we got to show you our Top Shot, guys.
Top Shots went down.
Take a break. Did it go? It went down today, right? So we're gonna take a break, man. We're gonna bust this open for. I want to see what Nick got, man. Since we're talking about NFTs and blockchain, this is like kind of connected to it, right? This is so Flow. So this is Flow right here, guys. So the Flow token, these are the guys that actually own. You guys think like Top Shot's just like this, like whatever company, but these are the guys that own Top Shots, the Flow blockchain, man. So check that out, yo.
That's connected to Dapper, right?
Yeah, they own Dapper. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are Dapper. Look at that. Look at those partnerships. Oh shit.
Mm-hmm. Do they really want Dr. Seuss right now?
Yo, this this could bust open the UFC big time.
UFC's coming.
Top
what do you
shot
think?
moments like UFC.
It's knockouts. Knockouts are
Look
coming,
at this shit,
guys.
bro.
Like
Woo!
with music, boom, and stuff like that.
Boom.
Yeah, it's coming.
See, I'm
Dude.
still waiting for the concerts. Give me like a snippets, like give me like Tool playing a certain song and
Yo,
at Arco
look at this.
in
That's gonna
Sacramento or
be
something.
that's the get token. See,
Look
like,
at Ubisoft, bro. Look at Ubisoft. What if like you're playing a video game on Ubisoft, like I don't know what game they are, and you
Final
just blow
Fantasy.
someone away, Final Fantasy, and you become an
Final
NFT.
Fantasy.
Your
Assassin's
thing
Creed.
becomes NFT, right? That would be dope. You could make your own NFTs. What if you could do that?
Yeah.
And you can sell them? Oh
Yeah.
shit! They already know, man. See,
the
they should hire
possibilities
us.
for this stuff
They should
is
hire us.
endless, guys.
Well, and they got
Crazy.
Warner Music there, so I mean that's Prince.
Oh,
Or
well, you were talking about Nick.
Yeah.
Talk about that shit, bro. You want to? I don't know if you want to talk about it.
I mean,
I don't know.
there's just a lot of stuff, guys, coming. The possibilities of these stuff is endless. Imagine like rare moments with Michael Jackson or Prince that you'd never seen because they're gone. You know, that their family only puts out as NFTs.
Look at that right there.
Like
blockchain.
This stuff.
Blockchain. Bam.
Follow
Blockchain.
the money, guys. The big
Boom.
money is getting invested in NFTs, and
Blockchain.
Flow is its own blockchain.
I love
but
that.
They
I
built
love that
their
explanation.
first product on Ethereum. They built their first product on Ethereum.
You gotta love that, man.
what is Wax built on?
Wax is their own blockchain too, but a lot of these
But not
things
as good.
It just
Yo.
I don't know. The Wax blockchain
Hey.
does a lot of things. They got their own video game called
Nick.
Alien Worlds.
We have another question. You know this one, man. You know about these concert tickets, right?
Concert tickets, man. Concert tickets is good. Like there's an actual company right now doing it called Git, and it's Git Protocol. And there it is, right there, second one, guaranteed entrance token. So these guys are actually making NFT tickets, right? I don't know if you want to play the video real quick for the guys.
I don't know if you can hear music, but I'll play the video. It's dope.
Yeah, but they're basically talking about tickets, no longer being these physical things. Like I got one right here, man. Oh, let me show you this.
You guys can hear it now, right? Without my earphones.
I don't hear any music.
All right. So look, physical
That's probably
tickets.
good.
These are a thing, right? People keep
Yeah.
these things and they can't have them forever, right? What you're going to do now, they've gone to digital tickets, right? But the digital tickets are lame. You don't really think about them after you use them. Imagine making them have value. Imagine making them, like these again, to where I got these tickets autographed. They're autographed by Jurassic 5. I don't know if you guys ever heard that rap group, Jurassic
Yes,
5.
I have.
Right? So I got the whole band offer. This is something special to me. They're going to make tickets special again because now they're going to have that NFT aspect to them where they're collectible, they're tradable, they're purchasable. And they've reduced and eliminated scalping. All right, so the incentive for the companies to sign up for this is there because they get control over their products, right? A guy like Mark Cuban is going to eat up technology like this, guys.
We're all waiting for Mark Cuban to buy Get. He already knows. He already knows.
Yeah.
Yeah, he knows. And the thing about it is they're already. Did you say they're already
selling tickets? They're already
yeah.
using this in Europe for EDM shows and stuff like that.
On your
And they said
phone,
they sold. They said they sold 500,000 tickets, no scalping. None have been scalped.
Wow.
Counterfeiting is a big thing about what the blockchain is trying to eliminate. I know that VeChain is trying to do that because the guy, he was a CEO. We talked about this a lot of time. He worked for Louis Vuitton, man. And if you ever been to Europe, I grew up in Chinatown. So if you've ever been to Chinatown, you see all the fake ass purses. That's what they're trying to eliminate, man. And you think about it, man. It's like, how a lot of the FUD, we call fear, uncertainty, and doubt. A lot of the arguments against crypto, right, is there's nothing real world working yet, right? There's no adoption. Here you go. Here's people out there selling tickets, making use of the blockchain. We're about to open up an NFT right now with Top Shots. That's us opening something up on the blockchain. And then after that, we're going to get into the greatest, what I'm calling the great FUD of 2021. And we'll talk about that right after our Top Shots break. So let's do some Top Shots, man. Let's have some fun, bro. Come on. Pull me a
All right.
Steph, Nick. Pull me a Steph, Nick. You
So
like that?
we had five friends try to enter in and get a Top Shots pack today. I was the only lucky guy that got one.
Steve got one too. Sid got one. Sid got lucky, bro.
Sid got one too?
Yes. No, 2,000 people didn't get it, and he got it.
Okay,
Lucky dude,
so let's
man.
see. Hustle and show. So let's go.
Let's go. Yo, our fan
What up,
right
Omega?
here, man. This is our fan right here, Omega, man. He's been in it to win it with us since the beginning, man. We love this dude.
Omega's gonna be richer than all
Omega,
of us, man.
you want to jump in, Omega? Let me know, bro. Send me a text and I'll send you the link, man.
Not trying to blow up his spot. Omega gonna be richer than all of us, though.
I know. Fucking Omega went. Omega did what we all should have done, man.
I don't stop until I break a sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, finesse. Ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Ooh,
I like this. Oh, what is this? It's a new beat.
wet. I don't stop
Here we go.
sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit them with finesse. Sweat. Ooh, wet. Every day I wake,
I
I know
like the
I'm
new
blessed.
beat.
Ooh, wet. Pull up like
Oh.
a baby, hit the
Oh,
That's nasty.
oh,
sweat. Ooh,
oh.
sweat.
That's what you call a fucking
Sweat.
NBA Top Shot.
Sweat. Ooh, wet.
Oh, look at that rookie badges.
What'd you get?
There you
Oh,
go.
rookie, all the badges.
Wet.
But I didn't get the triple rookie. That's weird.
Wet.
Here we go.
No, Omega, I threw the link in the Tiger room, bro.
Sweat.
Not behind the back.
I know. I like these.
Sweat. Keep on looking in the mirror. Yeah. Put it through the pretty get clear. Shield my tears. Rice bag kiss it.
All right.
First one, I like the first
Bro,
one. though.
pick
The first one, man.
Ocean of fears.
Let's go top middle.
We got to disappear when they get too hot around my peers. Yeah, I'm off
Yeah.
the boards, trying to ride the wave. I'm at the port, I'm charging when I'm drained. My news feed, my breakfast for my brain. Yeah, hiding my reckless race in the pool, trying to stay afloat. Driving through the lane. The pressure make us go. If I hit it, it wins.
That's all right. I like you got
Yeah,
the
that's
first
the
one.
best so far.
That first one's my favorite, man. A rookie.
Yeah, first one so
Is that
far.
it?
Every day I wake
Is that
up,
an LE on that rookie?
wet.
Yeah.
Pull up like I barely hit the net.
They're all LE so far.
I don't stop till I break a sweat.
Yeah.
Here we
I
go.
keep talking, hit them with finesse. Sweat.
Three.
Dunk.
Every day I wake, I know I'm
Oh,
blessed.
come on,
You got a
Harry
good catch.
Harris.
Wet. Pull up like I
I
barely
don't know
hit the
these
net.
players though.
Wet.
Sweat. That was nice, right, with the music.
Sweat.
Boom.
Man, like oh,
Sweat.
oh.
Wet. Sweat.
All right, this is
He's
the
like
one.
East, bro.
This
He's
is the
like
one.
East.
Wet. Ooh.
Come on.
Wet. Ooh.
Come on.
Wet. Ooh. Wet.
Oh, Rudy.
Oh yeah. This is a new one though by Rudy.
Oh, it's double
That's a new
block
one.
though.
Yeah. Oh.
He's like, get out of here. Get out of here.
Out. I like that.
That wasn't bad.
No.
It's not bad. You gotta do this. Check the price. Dude, you
Definitely
got
worth the
they're
$14.
You got 4 LEs, man. You got 4 LEs though. You got 4.
Yeah. And this was the lowest number though. Let's see.
Damn.
And they're just gonna keep like bringing out music too. All right, so let's see.
Damn.
I don't know. I want more of those packs now. Like,
I know, man. I didn't
I
get
still
one.
haven't
bro.
got one.
gosh, man. All right, so here we go.
Let's
So
see.
Terry on
I know.
Prince.
Look at even Alonzo's like, damn, 4 of them.
Yeah, I didn't get a player I recognize though, man.
Yeah, but you got a rookie.
I think so. Yeah, I think, and a couple first appearances.
All good, Omega, bro. You know we always invited.
Let's see, $7 for the Prince.
$7. Damn. And that's not an LE, is it? That is an LE, huh?
Oh,
12.
that was an LE,
yeah.
12,000.
LE. That's an LE. Yep.
All right. Those 5 moments, though. 5 moments is pretty good.
5 moments is fun, man. I think it was worth it, man. Just getting those LEs, dude.
Yeah.
And you got
Let's
3
see what
badges.
the-
You got 4 badges.
let's see what the best-
You got 3.
How much
Yeah.
was the pack?
Yeah, that one. Right there.
$14.
I'm saying
bad.
$23. $23.
No, I think
think
that's
that's a
gonna be
pretty good
higher.
price.
That's gonna be like 60.
Oh, 11.
Oh,
Wow.
$11.
Well, I've
Damn.
never heard of this kid.
Yeah,
You
but
got
it's
some
still it's a
jump. You got some
rookie and
ups.
stuff.
I like that dunk though.
It was
You
a
got
good
some
dunk.
ups.
Hey, but you know what? My Clint Capella paid for this pack, so I
There you
think
go.
this is a pretty good trade. Okay, I sold a Clint Capella for $24.
Yeah, there you go.
You know,
It's $6. $8.
$8.
Even better. Even better. $8, man. $8.
there we go. And then what was the other one? Hayes and Gobert, right?
I
think so,
I
yeah.
think Gobert one was dope though. That's double block.
Dopest part was the music.
I know. $6. Let's see what Gobert is, man. Let's see. Come on, Gobert. Gobert's $8.
I can see that. Oh, he's the Hustle and Flow pack card, though. He was the big card. $31.
$31. Hell yeah. $31. I'll take that. $31.
He was the bigger card of the whole thing. So hold on. What else is out there in the marketplace that is the Hustle and Show cards? So I bet you if we went like so, RJ Hampton. Yeah, it could have been worse. There's one right there that's worse.
Mm-hmm.
Sadiq Bey. Yeah, it could have been worse. That one right there is also worse. So let's see. Hustle. Okay, let's see. Hustle and Show. Let's see how many ones come up. How good did I do?
$29.
Okay.
Yeah, you did all right, man. 23.
I did all right.
Yeah,
man.
you got the second most expensive. Oh, you got the most
I
expensive,
think it's
or
the
no?
most expensive one.
You did got the most expensive one. Yep.
These
Rudy
ones
Gobert.
suck.
Damn, who are these
I mean-
dudes, man?
Shout out to Alonzo who left. He would have liked the Alex Caruso. You know,
Yep. Oh, yep. I think that's the one my wife wanted. She saw that.
I think the Marcus Smart's got to be the best one as far as like who's the best player. Gobert is probably a good player too. You know, and plus he does top shots. I think. You know, but if I had to build a team, I might draft Marcus Smart though over Gobert.
Yeah.
But Gobert's a big guy. You never know. 1 and 2. You know.
See, I'm waiting for the football ones.
Oh, UFC
They're
ones are gonna be
coming.
dope, I think. UFC ones.
So we probably should have saved the pack for the end because now we lost everybody. You know?
That's all right, man.
Yeah.
But let's I guess let's get into our picks because the people who are still here, they're gonna make money, man. So guys, I'm gonna show you this chart real quick because I'm on it already. And
You're on it? You're on it? Okay, my bad. Share it again, my bad.
Yeah, you're good. So all right, now it's taking forever. Oh, there we go. So here we go, guys. This is on the 1-day chart. This is Energy Web Token. I've talked about it on this show before.
Sean, real quick. Yeah, question is Top Shot only for current players?
They've done some retro ones, but they're like past players, and they'll do like special retro packs, right?
And they're like
So
a
it's not-
$1,000 pack, weren't they?
Yeah, it's not like every pack, you know.
Yeah, there's a $1,000 pack, man, to get some of those retro players, dude. If there's a
They're gonna,
Jordan,
like-
I bet they'll be charging $5,000 a pack, bro. If there's a Jordan up in that thing.
Oh, of course. And I think one day they're also going to be like, here's the Wilt Chamberlains and shit, and it's going to be like, oh man, it's going to have like grainy film and stuff like that, you know. So this is the Energy Web chart on KuCoin. I cannot find too many other charts where it has a lot of history, but if you guys could see this real quick, this is a clear cup and handle pattern.
Yep.
Where it comes out here and it's now retested and it's gonna go kaboom, guys. So
Maybe I should get it tonight.
maybe I can make that yellow for you or something so you guys can see that thing clear. This project is taking off, right? I said I was going to talk about the great FUD of 2021. Okay, you're going to start hearing about this on the news. You're going to hear, I think, Wall Street Journal put out a news thing out today. I think Bill Maher had a 10-minute tirade on it on his show on Friday about the energy consumption that crypto takes. Guys, they say things like crypto takes as much energy as the entire country of New Zealand, right? They're saying this to scare you off your token, so you go, oh, you know, I believe in climate change and all that stuff. And hey, that stuff's great, and that's fine, right? But they're kind of not giving the whole picture. The whole picture is that there's a lot of industries that use as much power as the entire country of New Zealand. Okay, there's many industries that use that power. You're not considering companies that talk about servers and like CRM things and like just
Amazon
and things
driving
like that,
your
right?
car.
Nobody complains about how much power Amazon consumes with their servers and all that stuff, right? So there's a ton of FUD that's going to come against Bitcoin, and really it's powered and paid for by the corporations who want to buy Bitcoin, guys. If you are eBay and you're going to start having Bitcoin be a method of payment, you need to have a cash register with Bitcoin change, right? You need to have Bitcoin on your books first before you can accept Bitcoin. That's how these things work. Tesla did it. All these other companies, PayPal did it, right? You have to buy it first, and they don't want to buy it at high cost. They want to scare you out of your Bitcoin first and then take it from you, right? So to hedge your bets against the great FUD of 2021, which is energy consumption, Energy Web Token, which is backed by Google, has a plan to get crypto completely energy efficient by 2025. And they're having people sign what is called the Crypto Climate Accord. It's reminiscent to the Paris Climate Accord. And they are working with crypto miners, crypto companies, crypto blockchains, crypto projects to get them to be 100% energy renewable by 2025. That's a fantastic project to be a part of, because as they FUD, this project will pump.
Mm-hmm.
Right? As they press that narrative, this project will pump because this is the answer to that project.
Yep.
To that narrative. Yeah, when I mean energy consumption, I mean data like basically not data mining, right? It's so there's a difference between data mining and transactions, which they call mining, Bitcoin mining, right? Bitcoin mining is computers doing a complicated math problem and competing to who could do a complicated math problem faster for the right to verify a transaction. And verifying a transaction means saying, yes, Nick sent $5 to Hoodrat. Hoodrat sent $5 to Rogue's Law, right? So that someone has to verify those transactions, make sure they're not doubled, make sure they're good to go, right? So, and computers compete over the right to do that, because when you do verify a whole block of transactions, you get rewarded with what's called mining rewards, right? Now that takes a lot of energy, having computers do all that computations, right? Now, there's a lot of people that right now, like Bill Maher is out there of the world, who are like, that energy is wasteful because they don't believe crypto has value, right? So they think you're just out there burning CO2, right? Creating emissions without providing any sort of value to society, right? Yeah, so I'm saying they're always competing to see who goes the fastest, to get that little fraction, that transaction fee. Exactly, right? So there's, imagine just giant warehouses of computers, just like not computers with monitors in front of them like you and I see, but just boxes, computer boxes, and they're just got fans on them, and they're just processing, right? And all of them are just trying to verify transactions over and over and over again, competing for the opportunity. And then when they do get one, that mining facility gets a little bit of a reward, right? And so, that's happening all over the world. That's what people talk about, that's what people talk about decentralization, right? Because all the transactions are verified from different computers all over the world, right? As opposed to just PayPal and their PayPal servers, right? When I send money to Hoodrat via PayPal, the only people that touch that money is PayPal, right?
So in theory, though, this would also eventually replace like Visa, MasterCard, all that. So I could see them being on the opposite side, going, "Hey, we don't want this."
Check
Well,
the mics. We got some echo, yo.
that's the thing though. Visa and MasterCard are both getting behind crypto. They're saying, "Hey, bring your crypto over to us. We'll custody it for you, and we'll loan it out to other people and let them do things, and then you could spend it with any one of our merchants." They want the liquidity. They want the money, right? The crypto market cap is up to $2 trillion. They see $2 trillion and they sit there and go, wow, how do we get that $2 trillion to start spending in our networks? Well, what do we got to do? To tell people we're going to accept crypto. And the crypto that they're accepting the most for Visa is Ethereum. They are starting to settle transactions using USDC, which is an Ethereum stablecoin. Yeah. So, I mean, Omega asked who the major competitor is. That's a lot of like mining in China and stuff like that. But guys, the point is what I'm trying to tell the chat, right? We can get into the minutia and all that stuff. And there's some great documentaries you guys should check out, like Bitcoin, The End of Money as You Know It. It's on YouTube. You can just type it into the bar above the channel that you're watching right now and watch it after the show. It's about an hour and a half. It's fantastic. It'll tell you about all of that stuff. Guys, here's what you really need to know. When your friends, right, and your family is telling you, ooh, Bitcoin, gosh, that's so bad for the environment, right? When they're telling you that, they're being lied to, and it's all good. You know better, right? But you hedged your bets by buying this particular coin. This particular coin right here is the Energy Web project, right? And these guys are all about making it so that crypto is carbon neutral, green crypto. You guys have what was it? Kevin from Mr. Wonderful from Shark Tank. He made a comment the other day. Said, "Oh, I spent 1% of my net worth on crypto." And he's like, but I don't want to get that dirty Bitcoin anymore. I don't like Bitcoin that was made by, using bad carbon and CO2 emissions. I only want green Bitcoin. There's no such a thing.
This is the same guy.
Bitcoin is fungible. Bitcoin is fungible. Bitcoin, if I give you a Bitcoin and you have 5 Bitcoin, you can't tell the Bitcoin that I gave you from the other 4 that you previously had. You can't say this was the green one and this was the non-green ones, right? So every energy asset, every energy market, every energy customer, these guys want to track it. And these guys, let's look at their ecosystem, right? These guys are working with some of the biggest energy companies in the world already.
Yeah.
And these are the validators. Remember how we were just saying, and Sean was saying, basically server farms processing transactions, right? Well, imagine how much energy that takes, right? Like you got to build your own server farm and stuff like that. But imagine you were already an energy company like General Electric or Shell, and you already had energy and you had so much of it. And then now you could process the transactions, right? And you could be the validator because you're the big energy company. And now it's decentralized throughout these energy companies all over the world than necessarily, random rich guy who sets up an energy farm. Right. So this is coming to reduce the carbon footprint of all of crypto. And guys, right now it's sitting at a $500 million market cap. It's going to be a $10 billion project easily. That means we're looking at a times 10 from here. Right.
More than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
probably times 20.
Right. So
times 20. Times 20.
This is and the technical analysis is lining right up with the fundamentals, showing us this giant cup and handle pattern, which is a very bullish pattern. And let me remove this so you guys can see it's playing out exactly as the moon says, exactly as I predicted.
Hey, yeah, and just look at that, man. It's gonna it'll it's going to the moon.
All right.
Let's go to the moon.
So that's all I got to say about Energy Web token, man. Which one do you want to talk about now?
I got my screen. So you still got a little echo going.
Oh,
It's
me?
not me.
It's not me.
Mm.
There you go. We're good.
Okay.
So, yo, man, I'm always, man, I've been talking about Mudrick Capital, man. They're all up in the NFTs for top.
Find
they're
me
all
an
in
entry,
NFTs.
man. I missed the boat.
Bro, I told you when it was like when it was under
$10.
Under
You told me at $10.
$10. I said $10, man. It's easy $20. We did this about like 2 weeks ago, right?
Yeah.
And look at the charts on here, man. Like, look at that bullish. Look at that bullish right there. Look at that. That's what it could be either a bullish triangle or a bullish pennant. Either way, it's gonna bink, like it's gonna go, man. I mean, I still think it's a good entry at 17. You know what I'm saying? You have at least up to 25 on this, like that's extra. It's about 7.5 per share. That's not bad at all, man. Buy 100 of those, 200 of those, man, cash out, man. You know what I'm saying? Go buy you some ETH with it. You feel me? But the thing about it is I think, getting back to no jokes, I think Wall Street's catching up, man. Wall Street's catching. They're hearing the NFT. They're hearing that NFT good FUD. They're like, yo, man, what's NFTs? Who's in the NFTs? What capital group that we trust is in NFTs? And Mudrick Capital is the one, man. And you can see here they're eyeing baseball cards and everything else. They put I don't think they don't have any licensees with the NFL. That's on me, right?
Well, let me just break something down for the comic book people here. Imagine, okay. Let's first. I'm gonna give myself a little props and my friend Rogue Slop there a little props. And he sold recently a record comic, right? A 9.2 Master of Kung Fu, right? Cool ass book. He sold it at the peak. Good job, you, man. I pressed it. It came out of 9.2. That's fantastic, right? Now, think about this. The next person who sells that comic, you get none of the money, right? You did all the work. You made sure that, hey, somebody pressed it, made it nice, put out all the dents, right? You got paid on it. Great. You're done. Wipe your hands. You get no more money. But imagine a situation where you could get royalties on future sales of that comic.
Mm-hmm.
That's what NFTs are, right? So Topps, whoever, such and such, whoever creates these things, Top Shots, whatever, right? If Top Shots ever allows you to start making they probably do it right now. Each individual sell they get money from, right? Topps, I'm sure each individual sell in the marketplace they're going to get money from. That means secondary market sales they're going to get money from forever. As long as that thing's popular, as long as people are buying and selling them, they're making 5%, 2%, 4%, 1%, whatever it is. That's 10 years from now. You're making money on the release you did in 2021. It's crazy.
Yeah, man.
You got to think that right. You got to think about how the companies are looking at this, and they're going, "Oh my God, yes, 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 yes."
I think a good entry point on this is about 16. I'd say catch it around 16.30 right now because it's bullish, man. Right? It's bullish. Like it's gonna pop, man. It's kind of like EWT. I'm watching your cup and handle, and I'm like, oh fuck, I'm gonna miss the boat if I don't buy more right now. Man. Don't miss the boat on Mudrick, man, because they may be coming.
Especially if you're a fan of Susan Sarandon, then you're in.
There you go, man. Susan Sarandon, man, the hottest MILF there is, man. Hint, 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 hint. There's a Susan Sarandon out there that you guys should be watching out for. But yo, man, don't miss it on Mudrick Capital, man. Hey, how about what's a good entry point on ETH, man? Because I know a lot of people have been asking me on DMs. What's a good entry on ETH right now, Nick? What do you think, man? So,
God, man, ETH. So ETH's got to cool down a little bit. As you can see, it is cooling down. If you go to like a smaller chart, maybe the 1 hour.
Oh, I got you.
You can see it's cooling down a little bit. You got that.
Yeah,
that support level right there. What's that? 32.
Right,
yep.
32.
31, 32. Right. It's going to test that, and if that fails, 29. It's going to go down to 29. So I kind of expect it to check 3,000 again because it just blew past 3,000. Right. It has to come back to 3,000 and kind of just go. All right, guys, we really got support here. Okay, you guys really want it to be above 3,000? Okay, we're good. you know. So that's kind of where it's going to do. So if you could get a buy right in under 3,000, great, pick it up.
Look, man, ETH makes my chart look stupid, man. Right? It's like, what the fuck, man? ETH is like, fuck your chart. I'm going where I want to go. This is my chart right here. I thought it would be bouncing off this, and I could be buying right here or buying right here.
Right.
But ETH was like, bep, 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 bep. Look at that, Nick. Bam. Boom. Look at that shit, bro. Right there.
I told you guys bam. Right there, the start of right there, right there. Right when that bullish retest right there.
You were buying right here at 24. Yeah. I was like, why are you buying so high, Nick? Nick was like, watch. And it was like, bam. I was like, what the fuck, man? You know? But look at that. It did a little pennant, you know, bullish pennant right there, like for a second, and bam, gone. You know,
I want to answer Sean real quick, because I've heard this FUD before. It's that, you know, criminal enterprises are going to use crypto and, you know, whatever, money laundering and all those things, you know, all that stuff. It's all actually just a myth. And I think any criminal that tries to use crypto at this point in crypto's lifespan is very ill-informed about what it actually is, right? In the early days of Silk Road and all those things, right, where you used it in the dark web, right, people could kind of get away with it because the police didn't know what it was either. Now the police know what it is, right? And what crypto is a distributed public ledger. Right, a public ledger.
Show them show them the ledger on your screen, bro.
But hold on. Oh yeah, I can. A distributed public ledger means that every transaction is tracked. Right. All you have to do is find out who made the what transaction at what time on what site, and you could track them all the way back to their house. Right. You could track them. You know, if you got the right tools and you're a cop, you know. Every transaction that goes through to the blockchain is completely transparent.
Yep.
There's a reason why you're hearing a lot. When you buy crypto on Coinbase, look at that. You got to tell them you got to show them your ID, right? The reason why you got to show them your ID is so they know what your wallet is. They know who brought the money onto the system, and then when you take the money out of the system, they know that you took it. Because your ID was on there. But what about if you're referring to hacking, you know, hacking the blockchain, I'm not saying it's impossible, but like, you know, if altering or erasing of ledger data happens, that's a critical failure on the blockchain. And those blockchains don't stay around, right? Yeah, it's never happened to Bitcoin in the 10 years of Bitcoin's existence. A double spend or an error or like an altering or erasing of the blockchain, right? 51% like attacks have happened. Where they attack the fucking the blockchain with like, you know, just traffic that has happened. But and you know, things like Ethereum Classic, and they suck because of those reasons. But Ethereum itself has never been hacked.
What about if they figure out, like, let's say someone just got a really bad password for their wallet and hacking that way?
Oh, that's why I can take your money. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, if I was to sit there and go, hey, you know, Rogue, you know, man, I really need to show you this special move and this special investing trick, but I need all your information. And I get all your information, and I get into your account. I could take all your money out of your account, and you know where it went, right? But unless you track it all the way back to my fiat on ramp, you might not know who put it on there, right? And then you have to ask Coinbase, who's this fiat on ramp wallet belong to, right? So like it's you definitely don't ever want to give out your personal information. Never give out your keys. Never give out your password. Nobody can help you out with your crypto journey like that. You need to just, you know, be safe, because someone could just transfer your money off and it's just gone. But as far as coming in here hacking this, I've never seen it. I've seen people hack exchanges, right? Exchanges, if you think about an exchange, it's a giant big red target beacon like a bank saying, come rob me, right? Because they hold money, right?
Yeah.
And I get that. But the blockchain, right? Hacking the blockchain or changing the ledger. I haven't seen it.
Blockchain never lies, man. And here's some tips, y'all, man, for if you're beginning in the crypto world. You should have different passwords for every exchange, every wallet, and different emails for every exchange, every wallet to protect yourself. That's rule number one, man. So if you guys are not doing it, do it now. Go change your password, create new emails for all your accounts. You don't want to have the same one, because just imagine you have the same password and same email, man, and a hacker gets in your email. It's over, bro. It's over. It's over. So that's a big tip from us, man.
Yeah. So I was telling everyone to buy right here. What is this?
I bought. I bought.
The start of March.
Yeah.
The start of March. I was sitting there going, guys.
During the big dip. The big dip. Yeah.
Look at this. Look at this retest where it bounced right off of this line and came up. All it's done since is just gone parabolic.
Bro, it almost went head and shoulders though. I was like, oh fuck. But it did,
look at this.
100%
since we made that call. 130%.
Good job, JR.
Good job, JR. You got
in February.
Good job. I know.
Well, February is sometime in here.
Yeah.
Yo, I gotta tell JR, man. I was telling this, man. Like, a lot of motherfuckers don't have balls, man. Your balls is where you put your money at, and JR's motherfucking balls, bro. So does Rudy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you go, guys.
Guys, and a lot of these coins are doing like really bullish retests. Like, if you guys want something cheap, something I'm invested in personally is Digibite. You kind of, it's about 15 cents right now.
Where can they buy this one at, man?
You can buy Digibite on Bittrex and KuCoin.
Oh, KuCoin's not bad. Yeah, KuCoin did get hacked, but their security measures are better now. So that's one thing to watch out. Our friend George loves KuCoin.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
Sometimes though, like Sean, sometimes you got to take a little bit of risk, right? Where they say no risk, no reward. Check this out here with Digibite. You had all this time here to get Digibite under a penny or just over a penny. Right here, what is this? 3 cents. All of this is date. So this is
Sean. Read this. Well, Sean has more power to you for being able to invest like you. However, we're blue collar guys, man. We're not rich.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we just don't invest in dead money, like, brand new shoes and brand new cars and new clothes and all that stuff. Like, we really save our money, and we practice, buying things that can accumulate equity, and we wait for those dips, and that's when we buy. Like we're not rich. We're not rich here. We're just blue collar guys that understand a little bit about finance, right, Nick? Just a little bit, and using that to our advantage. So.
Well,
yeah, I mean, the human brain is set up to look at patterns, right? But it's also runs off of emotion, right? So like there's the two things, right? One where you can see the pattern, the other one where your emotions get the best of you, right?
Oh man.
And that's why it's
don't think
tough.
like that, bro. Don't think like that, Sean.
Don't think.
Ahead,
I'll say this. For me, I'm not putting a huge amount in it because I don't have a huge amount to put in. But even if you took like $100, just put $100 because if you go gambling, you go out to dinner, go see a movie, you're gonna spend $100. Put $100 in there and just let it sit there. Forget the fuck about it. Don't come back to it like a month later. Just see what it's at.
Yeah, man. It's remember that 4-year cycle too.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But I'm just saying, I mean, I kind of look at it as like when I go gambling, I expect to lose some money. If I win, great. As long as I have fun. But with this, I'm going, hey, I can put a couple $100 in there. If it goes up, great. I'm looking at long term. I'm trying to listen to all the advice that both Ian and Nick are putting out and make reasonable choices. When I'm doing it, I'm putting a little at a time and I'm watching it. I'm kind of going, okay, well, let me put this much in there, see how it does. And it's not money that, okay, I'm not going to be able to eat for the next week, which obviously is not going to be a big concern with this belly of mine. But it may stop me from going to a movie or something. Okay.
But it's just practicing good management, man. Good money management. Like, instead of buying a new car, buy a used car. I think good money management is like having a gym pass, right? Like going to the gym and getting your body healthy so you can have a healthy mind to make healthy decisions and healthy trades in your life. That's a good investment because you're investing in yourself. But you're buying a pair of Jordans, maybe that might be a good investment if you want to flip it, if you intend to flip it. You know what I'm saying? But buying bullshit stuff like having a hamburger when you got going out in and out when you have food in your refrigerator, like that's dead money, man. Like that's $10 you can be putting in Ethereum. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
Well,
nowadays,
and as
like
far as
$30.
Yeah, for real,
as
bro.
far as luck goes,
inflation ain't no joke. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother topic.
As far as luck goes, there's
fucking
always a flip side to luck.
In-N-Out cost me fucking $9.50 today, bro. Before fucking COVID, this shit was $5.50. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? What just happened? You know what I'm saying? Like, we're here, we're In-N-Out eating motherfuckers out here in California.
Well, you guys are. I'm not.
I love In-N-Out. Oh, you love your little whatever burger you got there in Sac. But I bet you go to that burger place, it was $11 prior. Now it's like fucking 16. You know?
Probably. I think my place closed up because it was actually a restaurant.
Oh, bummer.
But
shit.
Yeah, fucking COVID. But either way, Sean, luck is only what you make of it. And I always have been in the philosophy of, with as much bad luck as I get, it's going to turn around and be good luck. I know Ian believes in karma. That's, to me, another form of luck. I'm not trying to downplay karma, but I do believe strongly in the fact of if you put out good vibes and you take care of people, then you're going to get it reciprocated. Even if you don't have to expect it, it's just going to happen. Yeah. So if you take a calculated risk, like I said, just put $100 in there.
Right now.
Mind you, make sure it's money that you can spend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Choose don't
go
go
put your
in
fucking life savings in there.
No.
And you can't go wrong buying Bitcoin and Ethereum. I tell my conservative friends who are like, hey, I don't want to learn all this other stuff. I don't want to gamble. I want something that's just going to go up. Just buy Bitcoin and Ethereum. There's nothing wrong with Bitcoin and Ethereum. And just know, hey, it's not going to go up in a day or a week. It's so funny, man. Bitcoin hit $40,000. My mom goes, okay, I'm finally buying. She calls me. She goes, son, I bought $25 worth of Bitcoin.
Because CNBC told me.
She's like, I bought $25 worth of Bitcoin, right? And I was like, good, Mom. I'm glad you bought $25 worth of Bitcoin. And yeah, blah, blah, blah. I'll talk to you later, right?
I hope you didn't tell her how much you bought and it just make her shit her pants.
No. But a week later, she calls me. She goes, my $25 is worth $22.70. What happened? What is going on? And I said, Mom, you didn't buy $25 worth of Bitcoin to be rich tomorrow. You bought $25 worth of Bitcoin so that you can retire in 10 years. Yeah. You should buy more Bitcoin. Now it's $22. Buy some more Bitcoin, right? Well, I don't understand. Why would I buy more as it's going down? So you could have more Bitcoin. 2 weeks later, Bitcoin goes to $60,000. My $25 is worth $27.50. Well, Mom, isn't that great? Well, should I buy more Bitcoin? Like, Mom, you should have bought it $22 when you had, when it was lower, right? Yeah. It's human psychology and emotions that you're battling against, guys. The best thing is to buy it, set it, forget it. Guys, Bitcoin's going to $1 million one day, guys.
And like we said in the beginning,
demand thing.
And like we said in the beginning, our first show, right, is having that community. Like us, we have our own community here. We have me, Omega, Nick, ETA Nick, and a bunch of other folks. And when shit's red, we all feel it, man. Right, Nick? We all were like, oh fuck, what just happened? Yeah. All our gains from April was gone.
But you know what happens?
All of us are telling each other, but we remind each other during that time, yo, it's time to buy. Wake the fuck up, right? We kind of slap each other like, yo, we're on the 18% dip. Like this is where we get rich. You know what I'm saying?
A week later, where are we at? We're all bullish again.
Let's double down.
That's that week before it was a dark week, man. Yeah. I look over at Nick when we're on the show. I'm like, oh goddamn, he's feeling like me. You know what I'm saying? But we got each other though. We got each other's back, and that's what's most important. Is don't do this alone, man. Like find some cats, man. Oh, who that in the house? Yo, man. Nick got some good ones, man. I think he got some good ones. You got LEs, bro. You got some good ones.
I got some all right ones.
Yeah, you got some good ones, man.
Yeah, man. I think we're gonna wrap it up. It's already an hour. So yeah, I don't know, Rogue. You're the guest on this show tonight on Pool Rank. Can you close us out?
Is there a different slang for cell phone balling?
It's invest instead of collect.
Okay. Well, it's like we always say: If you want to do it right, invest what you like.
Peace, y'all.
Perfect.
Buy that ETH under 3,000.
That's right.